I supposed to do a countdown?
No, do you, man?
3, 2, 3, 2. 3, 2, 3, 2, 1. It's still giving me the spinny wheel, but I think it's going.
I'm not seeing it yet.
Okay, excellent condition. YouTube's up.
YouTube's up. Oh, I see us. I see us.
Yay.
This is the part where we play with our phones and tell
yes.
everybody this is working. All right, so let me go back to the OBS, which is where I'm at. Okay, now I'm going to put my picture up. Okay. And in our coveted theme. Here we go. It's Church Chat with Pastors Dan and Dave. Come hang out with us on our stream. It's Church Chat Wednesday.
Welcome to Church Chat this Wednesday. I'm Pastor Dan, here with not Dave.
Not Dave.
Not Dave at all. Here with Curynn, our children's ministry specialist. All right, specialist extraordinaire. So Dave had to go tend to a hurt puppy, so he's at the vet right now, taking care of that. So wish them well and everything. So Dave is out. I need to say this first off. James chose my mug for me. And
I just mentioned that I had one that said that.
You showed it to me, and I said, you know what? I think that's the one for today.
That's today.
It's you have those mornings where, and you kind of look outside, and listen, I think people think that Christians, follower of Jesus, were just outright, upright, downright happy all the time, right? And sometimes it's like, this is a rough morning, you know. It is just kind of one of those, you look outside, it's windy, and it's gray, and you're like, summer has died, and now we're on to,
horrible way to say that.
It's basically like we're on to for anybody that's lived in Ohio for a decent period of time, you know that winter is just this doldrum of
yes.
depression and sadness.
Long
and cold.
Nothingness.
So
the line from what's that show with the Game of Thrones?
Yeah, Game of Thrones.
Winter is coming.
Winter is coming.
That means
yes.
something different to us.
It means something different here. It's like winter is coming. So, and there's some people that love, some people that just love winter.
I would love it if it lasted like 1 month, like a full blown out winter for 1 month, and then we went back to fall for a while. That'd be great. I'm okay with it being winter from Christmas Eve to January 1st. Yep. And then I'm ready for it to be summer again. Some people just love it. Some people hate summer. Like it's way too hot and all this. Man, not me. So anyway, so sometimes this is a mood and it's okay. You can love Jesus and still feel this way. Mm-hmm. I think so. Yep.
So anyway, we're going to be talking just a little bit. Our plan was to have Curynn out as our reporter in the field today at the church. But like so many other things this morning, our technology is like, no, you're not going to do that today. And so she's here. But we're going to talk a little bit about, we're going to do our second phase of reopening at St. Mark's this week. And so want to be able to share a little bit about what that is going to look like and excited for that and everything. But first of all, how are you doing?
Pretty good.
Yeah.
We're in week 3 of homeschooling.
Week 3 of homeschooling. Travis
took a hold of it today and yesterday. He's been doing great while I was at the office, so that was really nice. Nice little break. Asher does really well.
Yeah.
He's ahead of where his curriculum is, so I think that helps. Like,
yeah.
if he was being challenged, like Travis today was doing division with him, like dividing large numbers, and I'm like, all right, this is fine. I mean, he needs that because he's already behind. Like everything seems a little too easy, so
yeah,
he needs the challenge.
Yeah, it gets a little extra push. So you said Asher's one is doing really good. So how's Declan doing?
Declan gets frustrated easy. He's learning his like ABCs and how to write them. So each day we'll pick a different letter and he'll work on writing. He knows how to hold his pencil or marker now, so we're good on that. But he gets upset and doesn't want to do it. So we have to have lots of like powwows, like, you are awesome. You are a big, strong boy. 4 is tough, man. It is a tough year. So
Amelia this morning, I felt so bad because I had to help introduce her to something that for the rest of her life she's going to hate, and it's story problems.
Oh.
She was learning what story problems are this morning. I was like, I'm so sorry. Like, this is, you're going to have these forever, and they're never fun.
No.
Never. This is going to be awful forever. So, it's just one of those things, like, I'm stealing a little bit of her innocence in this morning. Like, I was so happy until I learned that this is a thing that exists.
Yep.
But overall, homeschooling's going okay for us. They're back in school tomorrow, so that's a good thing. So happy about that. Nobody's complimented me on it yet, but yes, I am a little more dressed up today.
You look great. You look great.
Yep, thank you. So I'm doing a graveside visitation thing this afternoon. But then tonight, I'm kind of excited about this. Holly and I are going to Weinbrenner to hear Ron Hall speak, who is the author of the book, same kind of different as me. It's a fundraiser thing for the city mission. So I'm not a person that reads a lot for pleasure. Or I can read, I know how,
Good to know.
but it's just not always. But this is a book that just I knew I had read it a while ago, but I wanted to reread it just to kind of refresh myself. It's such a cool story. Have you read this book before?
I have not. I was just gonna say, Dan, if you can read, then why do you have the Bible on audio? Audiobook.
You like to have things come in different mediums. There's a movie of same kind of different as me if you'd like to watch that. Renee Zellweger is in it, I believe, so feel free to check that out. And John Voight and somebody else I forget. But anyway, the story is essentially, it's a true story of this really rich art collector guy in Texas, and his wife compels him to begin going and working at this homeless shelter, and he becomes unlikely friends with this big African American guy who had grown up on plantations in Louisiana, sharecropping, and then had just hopped on a train and gone to Fort Worth and found himself on the streets because he had no education, anything like that. But through Ron Hall's wife, who becomes like a central figure of all this, they become really close friends, and it becomes this really beautiful story. So yeah, it's cool. Ron Hall is here in Findlay to share tonight, and then 2 times tomorrow. So I know you can check out at City Mission's website. They've still got tickets to be able to go and to see that either tonight or tomorrow afternoon, and then there's a dinner tomorrow evening. It's like $100 a plate, which I can't do. No. But
I know you got that kind of money in your pastors are infamous for having a lot of
yes. Hey, there's some people that actually really believe that that we're all very Joel Osteen, and I just keep my private jet somewhere else. Right. And there are those pastors out there. The majority, not so much. And it was really interesting. I had a conversation. I won't stay on this topic for too long because it's a little weird. But I remember having a conversation with some folks about how much money should pastors make. Like, what is the proper amount for them to make? Are we supposed to be basically like, John the Baptist living out in the wilderness wearing camel hair and, eating locusts, and like essentially homeless? And then you see there's this whole other group that's like, prosperity gospel, God's blessed me, so I've got the jet, I've got the mansion, all that stuff. And I think everybody agreed that, okay, both extremes are too much. But then it was like, okay, well, where is the line then? And it's always just an interesting conversation. I think I don't know. I think it depends on the community a little bit.
Yeah. Trying to meet in the middle, find that fine line.
Yeah. Like, what am I allowed to, like, and that was kind of the conversation. Like, at what point am I, does it become wrong to make a certain, I don't know why it has to just apply to pastors, why that wouldn't apply to everybody, but, whatever. So it was just an interesting conversation that I've had with people. I don't know. So you guys can tell me how much you think I'm allowed to make, and I'll let you guys set my salary from now on.
Will you let me ride on your jet?
You can ride on my jet. Absolutely. I'll let you fly my jet. If I ever get a jet, I'm making you get a pilot's license so that you can fly me around.
Yeah, that sounds like a bad idea for as good as I am at running this live stream.
I think you're fantastic at it.
I won't be on that trip, so it's fine.
That's fine. That's fine. So, Curynn,
Yes.
you were talking a little bit about you're drinking some coffee now.
Mm-hmm.
If you didn't already know, like we're allowed to say this,
Oh, yeah,
right?
yeah.
Curynn is expecting with child.
With child.
You'll make a great Mary this Christmas for the
yeah.
light of Christmas. I mean, that'll be perfect,
Yep.
right? That'll work. Thank you for doing that for us.
Yep.
So you're somewhere second try.
Yeah, I'm 18 weeks today, actually, so
18
about
weeks
5
today.
months along,
So,
which is
we'll-
crazy.
This is the question people always ask. You're going to find out.
No,
Not going to find
we're
out.
waiting till it comes out.
I'll call it right now. It's going to be a girl.
See, everybody says it. And
Is
they're
that
gonna
right?
They're going to be very disappointed.
Everybody's
when we
saying you're going to have a girl.
Yeah, it's going to be a girl wearing blue clothes and dinosaurs because I have no girl stuff.
Well,
There are plenty of unisex names, so.
Yeah, it's true. We do have some names picked out that we like, so we'll keep those under wraps for a while.
I assume that we're going to be able to have a church chat exclusive, like when the time comes, like live reporting.
Live from the doctor's office.
Right. So we're actually doing a home birth, just that would be very, very awkward for everybody involved. But,
Well, yeah.
probably get a lot of views and then everybody would just ignore me forever. So it'd be fine.
Never be able to look you in the eye
Got a
again,
really
right?
cute baby. That was so fun.
Well, we're excited for you, but yeah, we do expect a church chat exclusive after the baby's born.
I'll just
Tina-
hold the baby up. in
Tina
front of
Miller
him.
says, yeah, it's definitely going to be a girl.
Tina Miller says definitely a girl.
Yes.
All right.
Let's get the St. Mark's betting pool going.
Ooh.
Have
here.
it
Okay.
all going.
Okay. Yeah. All right. So we don't have a guest today because you were going to be our guest, but now you've stepped in, very willingly,
Yes.
like you had a choice.
Nope.
And so let's talk a little bit about what reopening is going to look like this week. So we are going back to 2 services. One at 9 o'clock, traditional service in the sanctuary where it, was before all of these things. And then we'll have 10 o'clock Sunday school. And at 11:15, we will have our contemporary service. And that will be in the dock. And the services are going to look a lot more like what they did in the past. Still no offering time. We'll have the plates just in the sanctuary. You're going to see them sitting back behind the pews. As well as this week, we're doing, and I don't know if they're sitting out yet or not, but the little communion cups, because we're going to have communion this week, and you'll just pick one of those up as you come in if you go to the first service. So you can put your offering and your Connect cards and the like in the offering basket there. We'll have every other pew marked off, so please.
Yep. She has those marked off today.
Those are marked off today?
Yep.
Excellent. Good. What's it marked off with? Because we'd gone through a bunch of different things, and I said, just figure something out.
So far, everything it had some green tape. When they're closed off, there's some green tape just keeping that pew off.
Okay.
I'm a little disappointed. Do you guys remember that Facebook post that went a little viral when
With all the signs on the side?
And one was like, Jesus walked on water, but he didn't sit on this pew.
Right, yes. Or thou shalt not sit here, or I have prepared a place for you, and this ain't it. Like it's that kind of thing. So they're marked off every
Ours
other
is
pew.
more
with some green tape.
decorative. I think maybe it's ribbon, green ribbon.
Green ribbon? Okay.
It's not caution tape.
Not
so
caution
it's
tape?
Not,
It's okay. We tried to keep it looking like a sanctuary.
It's not
That's good.
Halloween in there, so that's
Halloween
good.
week maybe.
Right. Encouraging you to still wear the masks so that we can sing. We want to be able to sing, and so that's a part of that is having those on. We'll have everything projected on the walls. We'll have hand sanitizer everywhere you look.
Everywhere.
So please use that. All right, then we're going to get to Sunday school at 10 a.m. So for Sunday school, one of the things you'll notice is some up and down stairwells. Talk about that a little bit.
Yes, so the stairway near the elevator that goes all the way to the second floor, that is our up staircase. So you'll see the signs, they say one way, there's a big green arrow. And then our down staircase is on the other end of the building. near the parlor chapel area. That is our down staircase. So if you're on the second floor, it's right near all three
Right.
rooms. That's just where you'll come down. That's going to alleviate some of the congestion in
Yep.
the stairwells, and that will really keep everything flowing nicely,
Right.
I hope.
So we'll have those there. Builders and Founders class that used to meet in the Builders and Founders room. Adults, y'all are going to be in the sanctuary. And we're going to be sending this stuff out to, actually, a church-wide email should have gone out today with some of this information already.
And the letters in the mail were going out.
And then we got some letters that are going out in the mail. So you should get a lot more of this information. If you're in an adult Sunday school class, I'd encourage you to talk to your Sunday school teacher to know exactly what you're doing. But Builders and Founders are going to be in the sanctuary. The other ones are going to be downstairs, kind of spread out in different places. So make sure you check that out as well. We won't have the coffee makers going or anything like that, so bring your own. Feel free to bring that in if that's something that you want. Anything else that I'm forgetting with Sunday school?
If you would love to teach a Sunday school class, let me know.
Yep.
We are short on volunteers this year, which
Right.
is
Expected.
understandable. Yeah, we
Expected.
expected
Yep.
it. So we're good for the first month, I think, but anytime after that, just email me, call me, text me, come to my house, whatever you got to do.
Yep. Also, we're trying to keep things limited to the new main front entrance. So if you sometimes sneak in the back door or something like that, that's going to be locked. So just come in the main front entrance as well. And then at the 11:15 service, we've got a full band, 30, 40 people in the band this week?
Yeah, it's gonna be like Edward Sharpe and the Magnetic Zeros. We'll just put as many people up there as possible.
That'd be awesome.
I don't know what that is, but
It's one of those commune rock bands where they got like 3 keyboard players,
oh,
2
okay.
drummers.
Yeah. So that's actually not true, though.
No. No, but I think we are looking at a full band.
Sweet.
A
little more few more songs, some singing along.
Yeah, should be. We'll have about 4 songs. Kind of like the old days. We'll have return of some of our members that we haven't seen in a while.
Sweet.
I believe. Let's see. We're gonna have Danielle playing the mandolin, and Jan will be singing this week, and Brian will be playing electric guitar.
Right on.
And what else? And our bass player will be back as well. So.
Awesome. So I gave you a challenge this week. How's that coming?
Yes, we can do it.
Oh.
I haven't put any work into it, but it'll come together.
He says that.
It'll be a surprise for the closing song. I gave him a challenge, so we'll see. I have complete faith in you, just like I do with technology.
Not smart.
But yeah, so we'll be able to, well, again, words on the screen, standing and singing. We'll take communion together. As you come in, you'll grab the small communion cup. And if you have some people that you want to take those home to, no matter which service you go to, people who can't come, but you want to take those communion cups to them, please do that. And we'll still be offering the streaming online as well for the 11:15.
Is there a special process for the elevator?
Okay, so for the elevator,
I knew it. I knew there was something.
there's what you'll notice is there should be hand sanitizer before you get in and stuff like that. So make sure you use that. And then we're trying to limit it to like 3 people in the elevator,
There's a
if
sign.
Possible. There's a sign. So
Tells you where to stand.
So
inside.
don't see how many people you can put in the new elevator at once, please. Yeah. But yeah. Also, I want to mention with the communion thing, just real quick. If you're planning on watching online, you're invited to take communion with us as well. So you've got a few days. Grab some elements of any sort. The closest thing you can get to bread and grape juice. I think I made a joke last week. Probably for some of you, you don't have grape juice in your house, but I bet you've got wine. So, whatever you want to do. Or if you want to stop by the church and pick up a couple of the little prepackaged ones, you're also welcome to do that. Just let us know when you're coming by, and we will get those to you. But we want you to be able to participate in that as well, even if you don't feel like you can come to church yet. So it's our second phase. I don't know how many people are going to feel like they're ready to come back. There's going to be some people who I know still are like, man, I'm just not ready yet. That's okay. I get that. But I do hope that, as we're trying to take precautions and all these things, I think a lot of people are ready for, man, I just need to get in there and have some worship, to sing, to just, it's another part of that normalcy. We're trying to get a little bit closer to normal again. So.
And I know it's a concern for a lot of parents. Like, I haven't been bringing my kids because they're filming live, and my kids are not quiet, sit down and look at the stage for an hour kind of kids.
Oh.
So we do have Backstage
Yes.
Kids reopening.
Mm-hmm.
So ages 4 to, I think, 2nd or 3rd grade, they can join that during the service.
Yep.
And Holly will be leading that class again, so it'll be really fun. We're going to keep it in our Backstage Kids room unless the numbers get too big
If
for
it
the
gets too big,
space,
then
and
it
then
goes
we'll move
somewhere else.
over to Fellowship Hall. So
Okay.
Speaking of Holly, she would like to put $10 down on the fact that it's going to be a girl.
Ooh.
who gets
Awesome.
the money then? Do I get the
So
money? when
cool.
it's a
We
girl?
have
I think I should get the money.
so we have
I don't know why.
the pastor's wife gambling online.
All right,
Fun.
this is fine.
Honestly, I just made up the $10.
Oh, okay.
But I thought it was funnier that way.
I'll take money or diapers, anything.
Whatever.
Yeah,
Yes.
it's fine.
Whatever. So I think youth group's also going to be starting back up this weekend. So I don't have all the details from Dave over there, and I know he was shooting for that on Sunday.
Yeah.
So lots of cool stuff. Trying to get back into it a little bit, and hopeful that things that we keep being able to be open, as long as we don't find out that we've got positive cases or that the county goes red, we'll still be able to keep on trucking. So that's the hope. And regardless of how it is and what it looks like, the goal is to worship God. And so, I would love to be able to, just worship in the ways that it always was before. But right now, I just want to be able to, continue to worship. And so I think this will be a good thing.
I just miss the snacks,
I'm sorry about that.
It's fine.
Someday soon and very soon, we will have snacks again. I believe. I have faith.
It's harder to hide my snacks when I have a mask on, and then I can't eat in the back row anymore. But it's fine.
Bring individually wrapped Ritz crackers.
What?
Right.
What if you get have you ever seen the bags that horses have? With just the oat bag or something like that? We could totally do that. Just fill it with your goldfish crackers and put it on, and then you're good.
No distraction there.
No
crunching noises. It'd be fine.
And nobody's gonna say anything to you. That's the one. Nobody's gonna say anything. You can't say anything to the pregnant lady about snacking. You could come in with a steak in your bare hand and just eat it, and nobody can say anything to you.
Excuse me, this is my breakfast steak.
You should just growl if people come up to you.
Please don't touch me.
So yes, excited about that. Excited about reopening stuff. Excited about a little bit more music in both services. Excited about one of the cool things at our job is that when we're there during the week, we get to see some behind the scenes stuff. The last couple of days, Eleanor's been in there practicing the organ. She's ready.
Yeah,
she is so ready to get back to the organ.
It's so much different to play that than that little electric keyboard, for sure.
The little keyboard thing.
It's not the same.
It's
for those
not
people
the
that
same.
think it's the same, it's really not.
It's not the same. What would be the equivalent for you? Because you like to play guitars and you have some really nice guitars. What would be the equivalent to you?
Electric and acoustic guitar. I mean, you know what I mean. It's if you're playing an acoustic guitar, that's like the organ, and then the electric guitar. It is a very different feel.
Yeah.
And that's another thing. A lot of people think that that's similar, right? But the thing is, you play it completely differently, and it feels different, it sounds different, and you just have to play it differently, which is the way she surely feels about that.
Oh yeah, it's a totally different kind of instrument, and I know the techniques and stuff for the most part are the same, but man, there's something different about when it's the organ. It's cool.
Fills up the whole room.
It fills up the whole room. And yeah, it's awesome. I'm sitting in my office and I just start hearing her practice down there. I'm like, okay, let's turn off the radio and just listen to her.
Yeah.
So it's pretty good. Good stuff. All right. I already feel better. I no longer hate whatever today is. So I'll turn it around. I'll turn it around. So it's from The Onion, apparently, which is a very funny online thing. I don't know what to call it. But yeah. All right. Anything else exciting we need to mention? Is there a Spark Kids video this week?
Not yet.
Not yet.
Maybe not. Today.
Maybe not.
I have one more pregnancy question.
Okay. I would love to hear James's pregnancy question.
Do you get a lot of unsolicited belly touches?
Not yet, because it still looks like a gut.
You know what? And I guess COVID might actually curb that.
It might help it. Yeah.
That's
Man,
like silver,
good for you.
Yeah.
Tiny silver lining.
Tiny silver lining.
I'm gonna
of
get a
COVID.
shirt that has the baby wearing the mask in the womb. You know.
I like that. I
There we
like
go.
that.
Don't touch me.
Please
touch.
don't touch me.
Please social distance.
6 feet from the womb.
Oh my goodness, that's great. All right. Thanks everybody for joining us today. Hope that you have a great rest of your day. Excited to see you this Sunday. And again, if you can't be with us in person, we will be live online at 11:15 for the second service.
But come be with us in person.
But come be with us in person if you can. We miss you. We miss you.
It's been too
I mean,
long.
at least 99% of you, right?
Right.
No, we miss all of you. So
Tina says she's allowed to touch the baby. though.
She can touch the belly. It's fine.
Tina gets special permission. All right. Thank you guys so much for being with us. Wait. One last thing. So do we have the picture?
Oh, I don't have it in my possession.
Oh, okay. I was told there was a chance that the final drawing of Dave and James and I was going to be ready today.
I think it's literally being handed, like it's not on the internet. I think it's literally
it's a
as
piece of paper.
being handed to
Got it. So
To,
we'll have to digitalize it.
digitize.
Digitize.
I think.
Sure.
I don't know. Digitalize sounds good too.
Digitalize is a great word. All right, that's plenty. All right, so hopefully next week we'll have that to be able to share with everybody. So, all right, till then, we'll see you guys later. You're going to play us out with the theme song?
Yes,
All right,
probably.
probably. Try not to blow away today.
That's right.
It's church chat with Pastors Dan and Dave. Come hang out with us on our stream. It's Church Chat Wednesday.
Thank you guys. We'll see you later.
Now I have to change windows. I'm so good at this.
I have had